Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Maria Mgini. To my new subscribers, thank you so much. Do feel appreciated. To my old subscribers, thank you for your support. Continue watching, sharing, and share, and like, comment, and share. To my returning viewers, thank you very much. Feel appreciated. To my new viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. Kindly thank you. Keep on supporting, share, and like. Wherever you are watching from, I really appreciate you, and thank you for your support. Remember, this video is all about learning, giving hope, and yeah, because I believe we go through a lot of challenges that some of us feel like giving up, and when you don't have any shoulder to lean on, you feel that the world is against you. But remember, even if the world is against you, God is not against you, and God loves you so much. So guys, today's video is the continuation of my journey of fibroid, and how I was able to overcome it. So I really thank God for this opportunity that He has given me, at least to share with you. Uh, Knowing that, or bearing in mind that maybe someone out there is suffering the same kind of disease, and you don't know what to do. Maybe you can pick something from my story that I'm going to share, or I'm going to give. So this is the reason why we need to come out and share something that can change someone's life, and this is one of them, I believe. So guys, it is a it is really a long story. It is a journey of itself, and it is a life changing. Because remember, when you are suffering from this kind of disease, and then you go to the hospital, and then you're told that you are suffering from this, and then you have never heard of it. So you keep on doing research about it. Uh, at least to know what it means, or where it comes from, and what actually create it. So for me, as from where I will start from where I stopped last on my previous video, whereby I had visited a gynecologist, and we did ultrasound. That was the second ultrasound. Now, who told me the actual thing, and the actual disease that I was suffering from, and so with the gynecologist, actually, he wondered why I had been suffering for that long without taking in action. And so to the last ultrasound that I did with the gynecologist, that explained to me what was in my stomach and how much it had affected me. It had affected me almost 98% of it, because when the gynecologist told me, and then he told me, you are suffering from this, is it Myomi type of fibroid? I think that is what I was suffering from. There are three types of fibroids. There is uterus fibroid, but I'm going to talk each type of it, and its effect, and how you can avoid it. So he told me general that I was suffering from uterus fibroid, and when he told me that, I was like, what could be these fibroids? And for me, I came recently from school, and we learned about main diseases from biology lesson, but I don't remember our biology teacher mentioning something like fibroids, and I was kind of wondering. So when I went ahead and asked the gynecologist what was the solution, and how does it affect, and how does it come to the how does it develop, I mean. Then gynecologist told me, in every lady uh, there is that person is a carrier of fibroid. The only thing that in some ladies, in some girls, they're not that strong. So when it reaches the age of 30 years old, and then if you're not given birth, that is when they will start, you will start experiencing that pain. So when you get pregnant, I think now these things do reduce or they are harmless to you. But when you don't get pregnant and then you are at the age of 30, that's when they start to explode and then they grow towards where the uterus is. So in my case, it was like now it has occupied, like it was just a small part has been left for the uterus. Then even I remember what gynecologist told me. He told me that, you know what, even if you could become pregnant, believe me, you could have miscarriage because the baby, the fetus could not grow beyond this circumference, because every the fibroids have surrounded the uterus, and they have taken like all part, like a bigger percentage of uterus, it has been taken by the fibroids. So now if the fetus come in, and then they will be fighting for space, and then what will be left for you, it is just to have miscarriage. And then I was like, oh, okay, so what is the solution? Because I just wanted to know what was the solution, and I also wanted to know what was the cause of it and how does it affect. First thing, these things they do, as I told you, every lady has them in their stomach, in their uterus. So some fibroids, they are very, very painful, but some do not. And the way to manage them is, I'm not saying that girls to go for pregnant or just to something like that. No. What I mean is, when you are at the right age of getting pregnant, or you have finished your studies, and if you are able, and just uh, just get pregnant and give birth. And I think that was the main reason the doctor told me to avoid it. So yeah, and but one thing I wondered, I also did my research later on and find that still you can be suffering from fibroid after even giving birth. That is when you stay for a long time without giving birth. They do grow again, because they know that maybe you have left giving birth, so they will develop in your womb. So about yeah, so that's how, but I'm going to give more tips on it. I'm going to do because this is out of experience that I'm sharing, but we need more to learn more about everything in details. So you don't have to worry. We are going to share, because this is something that I hope it is going to change somebody. So I believe you are following, and if you have a question, kindly comment on the comment section. And yeah, so for me, about the gynecologist, what he told me, so uh, definitely in my case, he told me that the only solution I was going to get to have was operation. And then it was like, operation in me myself. Now you can imagine that scenario. You are somewhere, that time you don't have anything, you don't have any money, and then somebody's coming up with something like operation. I don't know. Imagine being in that scenario. What can you do? I mean, definitely operation would cost a lot of money, and then that is the only solution you have. The only solution. As in, the measurement of the biggest fibroid I was carrying was 7 to 8 centimeters. The rest were, the second one was 5 to 6 centimeters. The third was 3. to 6 centimeters. There were around 6 of them that I was carrying, and the gynecologist told me that's what it was making me to feel pain, and also to feel that I'm pregnant because of the bigger um, bigger fibroid that it was a size of a watermelon, as I was told. Yeah, so for me, I had no choice but to, I told you now I kept on wondering. I never talked even to the doctor by that time, because now the question is, so the question is, maybe I will die, or I will just have to send the pain just like that. But you know, but when God is there for you, then everything is possible. So for me, I just went home. First of all, I went to Google. So we talked with the doctor, and they told me to come and look for money, and then I go for the operation. The operation costed the operation fee was around, let me say, around 200,000 Kenyan shillings. 200,000. I don't know how much is that in dollars or in euro, but it costed 200,000 Kenyan shillings to have a full operation. So by that time, so I just went home. I just went back to the house. Then I kept on searching more about fibroids, and how does it affect, and what it can cause. So, of which initially the doctor has told me what it causes. It causes infertility, and it causes painful pregnancy. It can lead miscarriage. So I saw all that when I was doing my research. So for me, even that one was not important. The most important part for me was like, where am I going to get the money uh, to undergo the surgery? Or will I survive after the surgery? There were so many questions in my mind. So on top of that, I tried to look for ways to survive even without the surgery. So I was even Googling on YouTube, on reading about fibroids, and doing so many stuff about it, and what I can do to avoid, or to reduce the sizes. So I came across some supplements of a company called the Greenwald. I contacted them, and they responded to me. So I was reading that they have supplements that can completely that can completely shrink the fibroids, and they finish completely. And then I tried to get the medication. So I bought the medication for 30 at 7,000 shillings. That is that 7 Kenyan thousand shillings. So they gave me around how many types of medication they sent me, because it was our online thing. So they sent for me a package of supplements that I could take every morning and evening, and I will look for those medications. But they were very helpful actually, but they never finished it. So I went again and I ordered for medication, which they sent for me. So the third time I went for a test, and then to the same gynecologist, to the same hospital. And then I just wanted to check if I do still have the fibroid, because I was avoiding the surgery because I don't have money to go for the surgery. And then so I went back to the gynecologist, and he told me that I do still have the fibroid, but at this moment, now there were not so many. Like the cells have, there were no more. So and then I was like, oh my God. So I still have the 7 to 8 centimeters. I still have 5 to 6 centimeters. Then there is the fourth one. Now, then I decided to go for the surgery. By good luck, God is good. And for me, I always say, without God, maybe today I could be dead by now. Or I don't know. It is only God knows. And that's why I always say God. God does not leave anyone who comes before him, and he is always there for you, and he will send somebody at the right time to come and save you and to come and rescue from any station you are. So just believe in him, just have hope in God, trust in him, and always pray. If you have problems, just go to God and tell him, Lord, my God, Jesus Christ, this is what I'm going through. You already know my needs. Just help me. Yeah, and God is going to help you. So for me, God came for me. And by that time, I can say this was a good Samaritan that came and paid for my surgery. By the way, this guy really helped me very much. And I was able to go for the surgery. And this is why I say always do good and good shall follow you. Yeah. So for me, I'm appreciating, and I really thank this guy, and I give my praise to my Lord who created me, who made me, and that's why I always say I still have a mission, a purpose in this world. So guys, you can imagine that scenario, and someone coming and paying my school fees. And I had asked, by the way, people to pray for me. I had asked my friends from different churches to pray for me because I felt I was dying. Now, uh, you are still wondering, you are suffering from something that you have never had. And now here you are without money, and you also need a place to stay. By the way, I didn't have a place to stay. You can imagine now. Those are the things that even almost killed me. But I thank God today I'm in front of the camera, talking to you, sharing with you my story, my fibroid journey, and how I came to overcome it. And yeah, and today I'm here. Um, I don't say that I'm fibroid free because they're still there. So what I'm doing is just maintaining them for them not to grow to the extent of causing more pain to me. But they're still there. I can, yeah, so for me, I'm still under medication because I'm still using the supplements. Yeah, so just to keep them down and to make them low. So because if the cells are, when they're alive, they will grow, but when you take the supplements, you are killing them, so they don't keep on growing, but they just, yeah. So for me, I can say that I don't experience the pain that I used before, but my fibroids are still there. And remember, it is not a guarantee that when you do surgery, now you are completely healed. In fact, they do regrow, they do reoccur, and they grow very fast during surgery, after surgery. So what you're supposed to do is keep on going for checkup. Always visit a gynecologist to check on you, how you are doing, and if they're recurring, you can have medication to maintain them. Yeah, so for me, I believe I went through a lot, and I'm still going through a lot, because when you still suffering from a disease that you went for surgery and you are told that, yeah, it is not a guarantee that these things they are completely healed, because they do reoccur, because they do cut the growth itself, but the roots are still there. Yeah, so that's why you need to visit the doctor to advise you accordingly, and to describe what medicine can you use to not to for them not to grow. Yeah, so guys, for me, so guys, as in for me, I still remember the various day that I booked the my appointment, that I will never forget. The experience was so painful, and okay, I don't know, but I wish you keep on following my videos so that I can reveal to the next video how the surgery was and what transpired. And yeah, because I had promised that we are going to talk more, and I'm going to tackle the women disease that even women do fear to talk about, and they really suffering. So I have encouraged you, I do urge you, if you can't share what you're suffering from, kindly go to the gynecologist and have a checkup. We ladies do have some diseases. We do have a lot of diseases that we don't reveal, and it is good to share. Remember, we are very delicate, and it is good to visit a gynecologist. So for me, I'm going to take that part, at least to share something that I know, and because I have few friends that do share with me what they are going through. Some they do share me, some they do ask me because they have not been blessed with their children or kids, so they just want to know if they could be having the fibroid, or could it be the fibroid could be fibroid be the cause of their infertility, something like that. So I'm going to share those experiences and how we can help such people whenever they reach out to me, because sometimes even I don't know what to do or what to advise them. But kindly guys, share on my comment section, and keep on supporting, watch to the end, and I really appreciate you. Feel appreciated wherever you are, and don't fail to watch it. Don't fail to wait for the next episode. Thank you so much guys. Bye for now.